Ninth round is underway and not looking good for the Mongols. It is Tom and Jerry here in the server. Blitz trying to make something of this. He'll get one. Or Newhappy on the ninth round, I'm assuming. We'll see a little CT start out of them. So, map number 3, we have our question marks basically about the Mongols. They just were not themselves. Did not play it at any sort of a comfortable level at all in towards map number 2. And we're hoping to see them refined a little bit more. But credit Newhappy. If they can bring that level of Ancient in towards Overpass, we have a game in our hands here.
And that's the thing, isn't it? We haven't seen a game yet.
Yeah.
2 very dominant showings. The minimum rounds you could have in 2 maps is 26, and we had 33. That is not not a lot of rounds. Not a lot of rounds of Counter-Strike.
Yeah. It's just one of the things.
Go.
We want map 1 Mongols, map 2 Newhappy for map 3, and then we got the game.
Exactly. Let's have a performance here in the playoffs of Asia Pacific. We'd love to see these teams go back and forth, learn a bit more, test the metal. I want to see both teams playing under pressure near the end of the game because we haven't seen that yet. Early trade as Monster is the port of call. 4 players out for the Mongols, but no nades on this bomb site. Crossfires galore and bodies on the ground. That was dominant.
Yeah, really nicely done as well. Newhappy got 2 flawless pistols in towards Ancient. They come out into map number 3 and a near flawless one once again. Only the 1 casualty. Not bad. Not bad at all. Much better as well from them in terms of this consistency. Something that has been lacking towards the Mongols. This is really nice to see. Obviously, incredibly worrying. Once again, we are just not seeing any sort of comfort out of the Mongols. They are going to go for a little bit of a half bite. Bit of pistols, just about that. Nothing really too overzealous.
Good. Off a good start too, of course, on map 2. I'd love to keep some numbers alive. You're up against the pistols. Short push, but not too scary. Lines be snapping.
Ooh.
And that was a good shot. Okay, Blitz.
You take those.
Let's put on the show.
At the very least, something to speak of. Any more for any more? Blitz. Oh, not get another 9-10. Will, however, before he's traded, leaving Blitz all alone. 1v3. Not impossible. Highly improbable. Bomb on his back. No armor. No util. Not exactly a lot of time either. Looks in the direction of the fancy Deagle Blaze. Hoping. Find a couple of scalps here towards his A side, but overall, the easiest. The flanks start to come through as well. 2-2's reclaim some space via long. As the wrap comes in, I don't really think Blitz is that long-lived for the world there. Got an M4 to speak of. Spine's rotated away. Blitz, I'm sure, is still in trouble from behind. 2-2.
No way.
Turn around. Doesn't check it. Now will, thankfully. Down he goes. Stands at 2-2. That was probably a little bit more prolonged than it should have been, but we all see Newhappy win out the round in an okay manner. A couple of casualties, not the end.
This is the round that matters. This kill was a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
I wonder if Tiger thought his teammate was already up and holding long. I'm not quite sure. Interesting. Either way. AK's out for the Mongols. Util, though, is lacking a little bit. He could have gone on to Galil's to ensure full nades, but instead tend to play with a little bit less. 3A start for Newhappy. Look at Liang. Aggressive around the fountain. Flash over. Double peek onto playground. Trades for now heading the way of Newhappy. Bomb spotted 2. That isn't bad. They'll take that.
And not at all. Blitz Mazzinio. Mara remaining alive. And Mazzinio, the youngster, steps up. Nice shot. Spinal 4. EV3. Round back on. The Empinado swing and it will find. Numbers back in favor The bonus buy, a Newhappy, not looking too bad. 2-2 holding, and Mara was tempting to go for a peek there. Opts to slow things down just a tad. Hot flash will come through. Great flash as well. Blitz is full blind, but 2x fluffs his lines. Labored spray gets punished. They're doubling back. 2-2. Be met with some danger. He'll find it. Mara to fall again.
Round is carnage. Fight after fight. Blitz needs this kill. Can't get it. Hold on, Mr. 2-2. Back and forth round all over the shop. But ultimately, another for Newhappy. This early aggression did pay dividends. And surely an eco to come from the Mongols because they didn't get a bomb plant either.
Yeah, not great. Lowish buys to come through. So see, I was wondering as well the other thing. So traditionally the Mongols have been playing with Senzu. But it looks like, if I'm right saying, Dakin Chetters is Mara, the coach, right? So I think that a little bit of a disadvantage, not exactly, I guess, a dream. Now, lesser buy. Tiger. Looking for a fight here. Blitz might give it to him. Nice shot from Blitz. Not bad work.
Oh, they're just going to explode up behind it. Super fast. Flashes over. 2-2's in a lot of trouble. As he gets completely surrounded. Peaks in the end. Kill for Techno. 2-man advantage now. Lee hangs on an early flank. As these players are crowded into the site proper. There's 2 out towards long, though. AK's retrieved. One of those off the ground. And Lee Hang still has to do work. Spots a player by truck. His teammates out towards bank. They need to work together to isolate these fights. Smoke on the bomb as there are 2 still pinned into long. Tap comes in, but it's not going to work. It's the eco that comes good for the Mongols.
Oh, nice and scrappy coming through. The Mongols, just to get anything started, is the main port of call here. Finding a first now, they can start training them together. That's good. Over on the other side, the Newhappy. Money not great.
We are still here.
We are still here.
I believe the sound problem is probably what's being looked into at the moment.
Oh, there we go.
And there we go. I can hear it all. Perfect.
Lovely. Only very quick tech issue. Back underway. So, full buy coming out for the Mongols. Newhappy, also a full buy for them. Just the caliber of weaponry slightly lesser. Alright, up close. 2x will fall. Little labored spray, but you take him all the same. Native and towards barrels. Nobody there to meet it in its full extent. But Lee Hang taking damage through short and surely going to fall to the hands of Messina. Will. Opening double going the way of the Mongols in this round where they have significantly better firepower. They've got to try and make it as inexpensive for themselves as possible.
Xeno's warmed up. Enjoying himself. And this buy has not gone well for Newhappy. That's a good kill, but these teammates are so segregated and separated. How do they help each other? Spine is... I mean, I think he's more saving than flanking, to be honest, as he pushes through B. Tiger is down towards graffiti at the moment. Might just opt to save these rifles. I mean, Newhappy were winning rounds at the start of this map, but they were ever so close. That limited their money. And they have to save these rifles now, because it's all they're going to have.
You're right. I think you're right. Keep on what they've got. Spine pretty low. Tiger not going into the action too much this game. He's been so important for Newhappy in terms of their success. Being the big port of call when it comes towards the fragging department. But yeah, yet to find that opener for him. Like I said, Mazzino, the youngster, he's warmed up, which is good to see. Very important for the Mongols and their success. And they will be up to a second round, so deficit down to now only 1. As that was a full buy as well, he ain't going to be great around these 2 rifles. They can try and squeeze out a full buy if they really want to. I think the risk might not be worth it. Maybe just a little bit of a half. We're going to pistols around the 2-save rifles.
Just a couple pistol drops from the saves at the moment. And yeah, not investing much. Obviously looking at Tiger and Spine as their best chance of doing something about this round. See where those rifles head. Tiger is in connector, maybe a boost. Here it comes. The short pipe. Be there for the moment. And then the other two are boosting on B side. Oh no. The Xeno's out in front. They didn't expect him to be in that fast. Now Tiger is between a rock and a hard place.
Tiger in trouble. Xeno will be the one to fall. Tiger was getting dropped as he tried to swing for that Molotov. Speaking of, that one's airburst and 2-2 now in trouble. Back pillar, he's a known quantity. Blitz waiting for the swing. The Spine making noise. A double swing is well played. Like a deer in headlights. Blitz didn't really know where to look.
Whoo! That's a kill. That has changed the complexion of this round. Could be a done deal for the Mongols. They had all the information. Allowing one too many fights. What is the move? That bomb is so far from Techno. He decides to pressure A little bit. Bad news is, hasn't really pulled a rotation. 2-2 still here, playing by barrels. Now Pillar. 2x on the all-important rifle. Is in short as his teammate forces his way over. Timing is perfect. 9-10 gets a good fight. But do you ever expect us another player behind sandbags? Fluff shots. 2x runs out of bullets. Route back into this round for the Mongols. What is happening? Bomb is dropped. Techno swings. Techno wins.
Ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. 3-all Mongols going to tie things up. And of course, once again, starting to snowball a little bit as well. That was very close for Newhappy. They actually made some decent work coming out of nowhere. So actually a really nice shot coming through that connector position, which gained a lot of room for Newhappy to kind of work with, but it was down to it. It's a little bit scrappy in terms of their setups. Mongols, out of 3-all scoreline, have a bit of stability and foundation to speak of. Newhappy back into a buy is important. Long-term funds aren't exactly flourishing though. This one slips, they could be in trouble. Blitz met with a double nade. Down to 55. Xeno will sneak around the smoke, looking for an early fight to be had here. Spacing gained by him.
What have we got here from Blitz? Presumably the top banana smoke? No. Okay, it lands all the way up towards the side. Same idea. Removes those AWP angles. The jump spot angles around defaults. Cubes. They don't get that far. Blitz is down. Walks right into that crosshair of the AWP. Tiger swings. Tiger down. 3-on-3. Information, though, for Newhappy. We've seen the bomb on A, and I'm surprised the B players haven't pushed. Because right now, 2-2's all alone.
Oh, coming through. It actually does tag him up. That's a sound cue more than anything. Oh, but 2-2 lines up a double. 9-10 and Mazzini are falling. 2-2 going to make a third as well. Great sight hold from him. And Newhappy going to answer back around in their favor. 4-3. That is much, much better. Newhappy winning out fights. That's what we want to see from them. Making a competition of this. Again, lining up there. Mazzino, obviously in a rock and a hard place, it seems.
Kill cash. 1 AWP, 2 AKs. Pistol, though, otherwise. For those guys. Detail's not perfect either, but we know Mongols can make some magic happen. And those rifles are on the right people. What is the move? Liang aggressive. Flashbang comes from B. That's what he swings off. Doors off. And another entry kill for Newhappy. That was really good. Now they can fall back and play out that advantage.
4v5, and the numbers like you spoke of in favor of Newhappy, they're going to reclaim some space in towards long. It is just Lihang, but of course at range, Tiger and the AWP posted. Flash in the corner, Techno in trouble. Techno 6 feet under. Really nicely done. 5 versus 3. I can't really see a world in which Newhappy let this one slip. 9-10 could be in a bit of trouble himself.
No, he does catch. I thought he would. Just got around the corner. Peaked flowers. Catches that play, transitioning. Still though, 2 in defense. 2-2 out towards truck. Tiger's got an angle. No nadish towards bank. It's a 1-2 punch. Proven very effective. 2-2 is been a monster here on A. Finally gets felled, but with so much cavalry to speak of. Doesn't feel like it's going to be a problem. Bomb is dropped front side. Triple peak comes in. And Newhappy, as to be said, starting to take some control.
It's better. It's actually, you know, what we want to see coming out of this side. Very decent work overall. Stepping up in a big way. Still a little bit of a fight being taken here as well. You know, without a shadow of doubt, question marks have to be, you know, raised. What we're seeing from TheMongolz. Newhappy, credit to them. CT side right now for Overpass, looking good. Money broken. So TheMongolz are not really expecting all too much, let's be honest. A bomb plant would be a lovely luxury. Even that feels like a far fetch.
Might be the most damage I've ever seen of 1 HE. That was ridiculous. Cleanup crew is here now. Somehow 9-10 gets a Glock kill. Did Lihang not have head armor? What's happened there? Either way. Too scary. Okay. 9-10's doing more here than I ever would have anticipated. Make it free. Oh. If there's an eco in this half for Newhappy, that was where it began.
Yeah. Gotta be said, this game continues to be very, very scrappy indeed.
Oh! Look at that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
It's a super weird round of Counter-Strike being played out here. At the very least, Newhappy extending their lead. At the very least, though. For TheMongolz back into a bye. Can they do? Tiger close. Punished. Try to shotgun open. 9-10 will delete him.
Fearless. And to throw in that big aggression when your teammates are 3 men aggressive towards A is a choice. Well, I'll say on the matter. It's not looking good here for Newhappy. Falling apart this round. Walking right into the jaws of the Mongols. No resistance really offered. And you know what? Let's see where their money is at in the following round. This will be a 4 for the Mongols. Spine has to hold on to this M4. But even then, there might actually not be a buy here for Newhappy.
Yeah, what's the play? What is the play? That is the question. Give it a go. They're going to have a look in. Spine. Find Mara. Spam coming through the wall as well. I don't think Spine's going to want to go too much further, but I don't think he's going to be given the luxury of saving. He's starting to be flanked too. Going to rock in a hard place. I don't think he's going to stay alive for much longer. Molotov going to come in. Surprise Spine is even still alive at the moment. And he actually has found a gap to work with. Or just about get out of there as well. So it's okay, but he might run into the long player. Spine will fall. Blitz. Push all the way up long. That'll be that. So Mongols are going to find their 4th. At least making a little run here in the tail end of the half. It's not bad.
Good shooting. Good shooting around where the Mongols ran their default and players streamed towards them. And there it is. That's the difference. If 9-10 isn't handed so many kills on a Glock, this is a buy round. Instead, though, definitely expecting 5 for the Mongols. Clear out connector in a good fashion. 9-10 with the first laboured spray, but the Molotov prevents anybody swinging for that trade. Okay, looking
All
good.
right.
Very good.
Oh, alrighty. Tiger down. And Spine. I think very similar. Oh, I mean, that flashbang more or less sums up this round from Newhappy. Not really anything. What's at the table? 1v5. USBS. No armor. No utility. No chance. Gets a singular tag of 2 damage. That'll be that. All this round. Heading into the 12th and final of the half, Mongols an opportunity to at least level the playing field heading in towards our second half. Especially, of course, it being the CT side, that would be even more important.
Been a recovery. There were definitely moments here where it looked like Newhappy were in a streak ahead. The Mongols putting their foot down. Important last round to set the tone. Yeah, well, the Mongols choose to allocate 2 in connector. They might get a fight here because there's 2 on that CT side. They decide to crunch B short. 2 players flying out of the doorway. More shots exchanged. 9-10 is peppered all the way down to 4 HP. Well, I guess Newhappy have got to be pretty content with that. Look at 2-2 pushing. He's got all that information outside of Monster. Surely an A-stack to come. This should be a very good position for the defensive side.
Should be. Hopefully Mara can find the kill, and he will. Li Hang to fall. There's something of this. Orbit range. Tiger Lancer back. 9-10 dropped. Now definitely something on the cards here. Tiger's going to keep over a little peek, but Mara could be on for a very good flank here. Techno falls through the smoke. This round's falling apart. Mara will answer back, and space to work with now towards B, and they're booking it in that direction. Bomb trying to join them. Blitz, I think you'll realize in a second, this is easier said than done because there's an AWP posted, bomb dropped, and now it's all down to Mara. I don't think Spine spotted him, but it's not going to be easy at all. 35 seconds, got to recollect the bomb and then make a decision of where to go. This is tough, man. One rotated out through CT, the other he heard, or at least they know, is in towards short with the AWP, but the bomb is in no man's land.
He hasn't got time to muck about. Scoop it and sprint, and one player's already wide. Does get the first kill, but this time surely seals the deal. Here comes Tiger, 7-5. Newhappy looking pretty good to close this one out. One half to go. Newhappy, the Mongols. Winner, upper bracket. Game against Tyloo to follow for the loser, lower bracket, and a heck of a run if you want a spot in Pro League next season. First frag goes the way of Lihang. Newhappy accelerate, blitz, fighting back. 3 defenders trying to lock down this site. Frags galore. Lihang makes it 3 and 4. 9-10. Can't do anything. Monster pistol. And this is looking very, very good if you're a Newhappy fan.
Hey, bud. That's 4 now in a row for Newhappy that have all been immaculately clean as well. Like, very, very solid work coming in. And I think for the Mongols, they are now starting to seriously slip behind. Similar to what we saw as well in that of Ancient. That ended, of course, 13-5 in favor of Newhappy. 3-round buffer zone. No buy, of course, as expected out for the Mongols. So, what do we expect to see out of this side? Probably not a lot. Deagle to speak of. And Mara gets absolutely deleted out range by Tiger. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Little bit of a stack in the direction of B, but it's just pistols, so they shouldn't really be all too bothered.
Good damage is good damage. And not a lot going the way of the Mongols. Bomb is over towards B. Got to assume Newhappy going to end in that direction. Players coming down connected to. Bit of a fake smoke towards A. Why not? Deny some info. Holding 2 players here as they're going to sign boost, so can't fault them. Xeno also rotating off. And this B-side take is going to be a bit of a dry run. There is no resistance.
Oh. Nice and simple. Of course, for the 3 remaining alive to blitz. Here's a D, because anyone really anything scary. You may as well go and take some sort of a fight, see if you can scalp a weapon or 2, but overall, this round is done. Blitz might get an opportunity here. There's a lot of steps coming through heaven. Might get that fight he was waiting for, but now in a little bit of trouble, trying to desperately dance away. No chance of escaping. Shark smelt blood in the water. Techno will get his deagle. Cracking it maybe himself, but I don't think he's long lived for the world either. Lihang sees him off. Flawless round for Newhappy. A 4-round buffer zone they now hold. A similar scenario as well towards Ancient, and we said that if Mongols weren't able to find out their first kind of gun round, they were in a lot of trouble. The same thing has to be said here.
It's hurting them a lot losing these pistols. Just can't get their teeth into any of these halves at the onset. Obviously Inferno was a different story, but that feels like a long time ago now. They've only won 10 rounds since Inferno. I'm going to need a lot more than that. I'm going to stay in this upper bracket. 5 men. B-side. For Newhappy. Monster, surely. Point of contention. Good flash. And Xeno fights. This is so disjointed from Newhappy. I'm surprised they're even committing, to be honest. 2 players now stuck behind this CT smoke. Look at them. Ripcord pulled. Backing out. Problem is, they invested a player, a lot of HP, and a lot of U2 into that hit, and frankly, didn't get a lot out of it.
Well, already. For now. 4 remaining for Newhappy. Damage being taken to Young, Tutu, and Tiger. Shy of a minute heading in the direction, at the moment, looks like towards top side, but a reliance
Burning a lot of time here. Yeah. I know it looks like a long time left, but this is a big map. By the time you made it to A, Techno on the flank. This is not the bomb carrier, but it will cause problems. The Lihang is now stuck. Techno wants a duel. Ill-advised, given the headshot angle. And now that bomb is just sprinting. They have no other option. There's no turning back. It's got to be A.
Surely, right? Surely. And they come. Blitzing towards short. 9-10 also got the support of it as well. I can't see a world in which this bomb goes down. Surely not, unless there's some really poor fights being taken. There's one. 9-10, 2x will trade. A double coming through as Mazzino and Blitz combine. And Lihang just absolutely nowhere near in terms of support. So that's a round. Lucky bottom of an AK-47. And the Mongols will answer back up to a 6. So chipping away that deficit at the very least.
He's back to this initial flashbang. Stalled out and then forced into bad decision after bad decision. Well, the T's do have the money, though, for another buy. Their anti-ecos were so clean. Shouldn't be a problem. You said across the board. Very nice. And they're still in a good spot. No need to panic if you're Newhappy. Let's see how they choose to default. One in connector, 3-2 would say, so an A default. Newhappy. Pretty util to contend with, but doesn't look too bad. And to go for their control towards this A side of the map.
Now, control being taken. It was long. They got some decent space to speak of here as well. Sort of decision being made basically at all for the time being. Smoking towards Monster coming through. Into his front bathrooms. Techno going to be forced off the angle. A bit of trouble here as well. Tap on the corner. Spying now. A known quantity. Bomb not committed at the very least, though. Seconds to speak of. I still feel like they're just going to commit here.
Molly doesn't... I'm not sure that really helped. So has an angle behind it. He gets felled. And this defense has crumbled. It's just 9-10. 45 HP. Says, I have to play a risky game. And that risk hasn't paid off. 2 remaining. They've got to save. 10 for Newhappy. And remains to be seen how the money will even out here for the Mongols. This is panic stations. Newhappy are not far from getting this over the line now.
Gotta agree. I think the Mongols are in a lot of trouble. This is not looking good at all. Zinio. Mara. All to do. It's a really rough spot overall. Flawless round off for Newhappy just to add kind of insult to injury. Their money's going to be built up so much. As long as they don't kind of overface in terms of the hunt, they should be absolutely fine. So I think 1 or 2 poking around wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Looks like 2x. He's tempted. Drops against. Up to a 10th for Newhappy. 4 ahead of the Mongols. 3 away from the map, the series. Continuing through playoffs as well. Mongols falling this early as well would be a massive upset.
Cause havoc in the lower bracket. It will be a bye, but it is borderline for that CT side. Util actually is a little bit better than I anticipated, so a good opportunity. But they're running out of those opportunities. Timeout actually comes in from Newhappy. Interesting. Quick discussion, I guess. What sort of round they want to run. Important stuff for them. 2-2's been great. Lihang even better. Tiger had his moments. Was earlier on. He was actually good on Inferno despite the scoreline, got to be said. Starting to see. Maybe there's some new kids on the block from China.
Maybe. Maybe. Off the back of the pause as well. Back into a buy for the Mongols. Let this one slip and Newhappy will find 11. Money will be bad. So more or less gives them a 12. There's not a lot of time left in this. Missed Molotov as well coming through for the Mongols. Exactly a great start to the round here. Tex in the corner. Smoking towards front bathrooms. Molly coming deep as well. Trying to gain early space. 9-10 just going to sit further back. Doesn't want to fight all too much. So Molotov comes through as well. 2x can gain a lot of early space here. So up through connector. You can already see Newhappy getting very good routes in towards the map.
It's hard work holding A that off as well. And of course, the economic woes can't be brought out on this occasion. Techno could be in trouble. He, of course, hears all this noise. 9-10 doesn't have a flash for him, but Blitz does. If that flash can be deployed. Player swing, shadow advantage. for Techno. 2 kills. Fine, he's coming, but he's very late. Trade eventually found. But that's bomb spotted. Man advantage also for the Mongols. Time to set up a defense here on A.
Now, 3 alive for Newhappy. 30 seconds to speak of. In the direction of A as well. Spoke over towards Dumpster. Flash going to come on the corner as well. They're going to start to take these early fights coming through. 2x to the first. Blitz will fall. 9-10 back dice in trouble, but finds a kill full blind. And Mara can come in for support. He will fall, but 9-10 still alive. Opting for a reload, running low on ammo. And down he'll fall. 5 seconds. Bomb has to be stuck here as well. Swing on the corner. Spine gets off it. Don't know why. That'll be that. By the skin of their teeth, the Mongols win around, and it was very scrappy indeed. But Spine just gets to the bomb plant, and that sells it.
Right at Techno. Big kills early on. I'm guessing Spine comes off the plant because he felt like I was dead. I try and stick this through. I'm going to try and take a fight, but he'd never get it. Bit of a shame. They can't take their eyes off the prize. The Mongols have no money in reserve. They have no loss bonus. Lose this round, and you're as good as dead. Big moment in this series. Potentially in this playoffs if the Mongols go down this early. And Newhappy, you've got a good round. If you've got a good strat, now is the time to produce it.
On the piece. Techno in 2-2. Trade frags. Ready. Mara gonna add for 2. Tiger and Spine fall. 2-2 will at least add back to it, but the numbers now in favor of the Mongols. Good position for them to be in. The remaining 3 haven't taken damage. Techno will add to it as well. Lee Hang to fall. 2-2. It might just be a save call.
What do you do? Still moving with the bomb with some intent at the moment. Credit to Techno. Doing work yet again, of course. Mara, the coach, stepping in. Big frags. Kick off this round in towards the short pipe. I keep saying it, the Mongols are on the precipice. One mistake. They are in so much trouble. It's just 9-10 on this site. If 2-2 can get a plant, that is a big deal. But he decides to poke. This time it's the stick. He's going to give this a look in. Jump up. Bank. Player in behind though. That's Blitz. Gets the job done. 8 for Mongols.
It ain't bad. Staying alive. Fine margins, to say the least. The main thing we are seeing is at least some level of a fight coming through. And this is a game that was looking already won quite a while ago as well. Really seen something out of this. Is a not a bad position. We still need more though. At a deficit. Been looking uncomfortable. Not exactly been a dream display by any means. Timeout used. Understandable as well. Take a little step back, take a breather, see what they can do. Overall, not feeling immaculately comfortable, at least just now.
Or they might go all in Newhappy. It's shaping up for a half buy right now. I often say it, but T-side Counter-Strike is playing against the economy. It's not about rounds. That is the important thing here for Newhappy. Keep the Mongols on the brink. They have no loss bonus. Every kill is worth its weight in gold, even on rounds like this. All you need is one break, one fracture, and there'll be nothing in reserve.
Now, a little bit scrappy there. Tiger is going to find one through that smoke. Mazzinho is the one to find Tiger, may I say. Double stack going to come through as well. Reclaiming some short water control. 4 versus 4. Not a great buy for Newhappy, but still isn't off the cards here. M4ONS and a Galil can get the job done. Just going to call for a pause. Minute to work on the clock. Not going to make a decision just yet. Techno will boost as well, so Spots at nothing. Knows they've fallen a little bit further back.
Despite delaying, though, seeding doubt. Involves the heads of the Mongols. Mazzino, though, doesn't miss. Tucks into Monster. He goes down. Blitz is still here. Important fright. And he does get traded. Techno's wide. Coming good. 2-2's down. It's just Spine. Look at the HP. It's ever so low. This feels like an impossible scenario. Goes wide. Techno wise to that. And the Mongols are right back in this game.
This feels pretty uncomfortable at the moment. Newhappy letting things slip a tad. This game's starting to open up a lot more as well. Very slow mid-rounds coming in for Newhappy. The speed has been something that's helped them so much. Now they're in a really, really rough spot. 10-9. Within 1. Mongols have made a game out of this at the very least. Just on the corner as well, Mara. It's running out of loss, but I'm going to get a lot of early space here. But he takes a hefty tag as well through the wood. Worst position to be in. So they want to set up for a boost here.
I like it, but not anymore, apparently. Decide to reroute up connector for some A control. 9-10 does have the AWP, but a little bit further back. Now starting to re-aggress in and around these toilets. On a fairly passive line. There's 4 bodies outside. 4 bodies coming. I think the intent is obvious. Lurk smoke again at the top of Banana for Newhappy. And let's see if 9-10 gets a fight. Sees the pixel. Too tough to look for an actual duel. It's so awkward that smoke comes good in the end for Newhappy. Techno wants a duel. He's the only man on this site right now and has to do work. Cannot get the first. Pivot on a dime for 2x. And this is looking very, very good right now for Newhappy, especially with that trade.
I do think you're right. Bomb goes down. Zenio. Mars have to keep on to what they've got. They cannot afford to go in towards that fight. Money's not exactly great across the board. Techno and 9-10 with $50 in the back pocket. Newhappy going to go up to 11. Extend the lead to 2. And of course, only be 2 rounds away from closing this out. Just when we thought Mongols were getting back in towards this game, this door's been opened back up for Newhappy to close it. Maybe there's still life left in this. These two sides starting to put up a fight in the tail end. Exactly what we want to see too.
Be quite a big shock for this playoffs. What you said. Hey, who's smiling? Tai Lu. They thought they'd be playing Mongols, I bet, in the next round, but that is looking ever more unlikely at the moment. And they're going to buy. No loss bonus for the Mongols now have ticked up to 1900 if they lose this round. But they knew if they saved, the buy was never going to get that much better. It's do or die. Lose this, especially without any saves. And there is not much in reserve at all for the Mongols.
For now. 11-9. Newhappy are so close to that finish line as well. The Mongols in a position where things could be on a knife's edge. Eye out for the Mongols. Could be their last chance. Let this one slip. Newhappy get a red carpet ride all the way to the next round of the playoffs. to speak of, things slow down. I'm not committed anywhere just yet. They're going to double back in the direction of Monster. For now, there is, well, nothing to speak of. Techno, might have spotted the foot there as well. Going to drop a nade off the back of it. Just going to fall further back. 2-2 will eat the nade. I'm going to take a fight as well early. 40 seconds to speak of, and they come towards B.
There's a ruse. A instead, but still this aggressive setup in toilet splits. The little cubby. Help hold divider, 9-10. Stood on the bin. Do they get checked? Blitz swings, goes down. 1 for 9-10. There's so many players around him. Makes it 2. Somehow not traded. Is in the end. 2-2 though, doing work. Another for Tiger. So aggressive from this T side. That bomb is trying to get planted. It's a mess. It's chaotic. Tiger down. But it is a 2-on-1. As long as Liang can back out and stay alive. Comes all the better. There you go. 12 for Newhappy.
Yeah, well, one of those situations now where it feels like it's all said and done at 12-9. This game is on track for being an upset that we didn't really expect at all, especially considering map number 1 to 13-2 to the Mongols. You're thinking, I thought we were going to be done by 1:30 at this rate, but came back into it. Newhappy with a great ancient display. And once again in towards Overpass. Really started to lock things in place. Aid comes over. A bit of damage. Look at the buy for the Mongols too. An MP9 is a luxury in this round for them. Surely their chances are gone. Surely Newhappy are about to take this.
It's a bargain sale. A car boot sale. All they can muster. Definitely, if you're Newhappy, this is the best chance you're going to get. No doubt about it. And for now, Newhappy are picking the right site. With the 4B stacks kick it off from the Mongols. Now forced to reroute. 9-10 is just tucked in all the way up on long. So if he gets cleared, he could be in some trouble. The rotates are there, though. A few more men to help defend A. Newhappy think about some control. Flashes through and 9-10. Surely a dead man. 4 frags to go. Newhappy ever so close now.
Surely. He comes in towards long as well. Trying to desperately keep them at bay as well. Blitz, Techno need to combine for something masterful. The flash is good. Blitz going to fall back in towards that smoke. Techno close. Can't even get one. Blitz will answer with the Deagle, needs a double, does not get it. This is falling apart, or maybe not. Newhappy close it 13-9 and a 2-1 upset as Newhappy take down the Mongols of all teams. That is a massive, massive victory for them.
Absolutely. Complete carnage, of course, to close it out. Very fitting fashion for that game, but